Bad news, Subbuck fans. Subbuck has been removed from Paramount Plus worldwide, and boy, that would be not happy for that because in the wake of Paramount and Skydance merger was almost complete in October or in September. I don't know because Subbuck has uh, Paramount and especially a TV station, Comedy Central, decided they need to move away to a broad animated adult animated shows like South Park because it's focused on like type comedy stuff and even the Daily Show. But the creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone are not happy because he described as it's a shit show, and I agreed because in the wake of that, that happened. Yep, that happened. And this comes from the YouTuber as Mark. He's an amazing YouTuber, right? He did a lot of videos about the animation in general, like family friendly content, movie, films, cartoons, you name it, about with the twist. So check it out and link in the description. But for real, but I think to say this is the bad decision of from Paramount and Skydance because it's like the we never like to say Warner Bros. Discovery situation. Like David Zaslav was in charge, and he had canceled all the projects that would refer to reconstruction, like Batgirl and Coyote versus Acne, and especially Looney Tunes, three, not one, not two, but three Looney Tunes movie, including Coyote versus Acne. But and I think this is maybe the worst decision of Paramount's history, and you can blame him, but I think I don't trust David Zaslav. Might be the worst CEO and media executive since Micah Eisner. But Paramount's kindness on the hand was a different story. They canceled all the shows like did with Zaslav and like did with Cartoon Network, but Nickelodeon in general, as far as like they canceled all the shows like the Tiny Chef show was probably got canceled because of the merger, and then everyone go and save and say, and the Tiny show was got saved by the all fan campaign and fundraising. I'm not sure, but even though I know South Park was removed for obvious reasons on Paramount Plus overseas and including and especially in US and Canada, I'm not sure, but this needs to wake up call to Trey Barker, Matt Stone, and especially and Paramount Global, and Comedy Central. We need to take another chance to do something else. Like if South Park were not removed from Paramount Plus and the Comedy Central and the other Paramount global companies, they need to do something better. And even South Park was still available of HBO newly renamed HBO Max, but even though Paramount was ended the partnership with via Paramount Global before Skydance merger, but this needs to wake up call to all the people at Paramount Global, South Park creators, Matt Stone, Trey Parker, Matt Stone, and Comedy Central, and everyone in the team at South Park Studios. That needs to have to change. We need to bring all of them along, and just like they did with Cody versus Acme, they need to save this show, an animated show. So we want South Park to save, and without cancellation and tax write-off and more all that stuff to focus more like we'll bring all the new generation to South Park audience to life. So for now, I'm doing a hashtag new hashtag. So I'm gonna do for the first time ever. The new hashtag was hashtag save South Park. Then no one had a chance to do a projects that like South Park was canceled because of that Paramount Skydance merger. No, we want South Park to save by Paramount Global, Skydance Media, South Park creators Ray Parker, Matt Stone, Comedy Central, and the whole South Park Studios team. We need to save. We need to something better. We need better things. We need to do a comedy and more says meta commentary about the what's going to happening with the new era of South Park. And this is what happened. And this is going to be more different. And my buddy, the Canadian Kiwi, from over at in Canada and New Zealand, he's a big fan of South Park, but he needs the hat to change. So I will, me along with the Canadian Kiwi, to save South Park. So let's hashtag save South Park and together, and we want the South Park. We're not going to be canceled all the places on Comedy Central and other Paramount companies. And in fact, um, Comedy Central was actually airing the season 20 season finale of season 27 finale, see, final and as well, and along with the what would be what could be the series finale of South Park in July 23rd. And yes, it is going to be more different. And this is going to be the end of the era. Like, oh, Starbucks over? Well, I'd rather watch Host Jackman or something. Or Bojack Horseman or something. But still, they need to change. We need something better. We need South Park like they would Call of Duty versus Acme. So let's bring us together. Hashtag save South Park. And we also know, boys, that also we boycott Paramount and Skydance Media, especially the CEO and the founder of Skydance Media, David Ellison. So let's spread the word. Hashtag save South Park. Hashtag boycott Paramount. Hashtag boycott Skydance. Hashtag fire David Ellison. Make that happen. I said before, I say again. Hashtag save South Park. Hashtag boycott Paramount. Hashtag boycott Skydance. And hashtag fire David Ellison. We make that happen. If you but if you the South Park was going to the close in July 23rd, which is next week, then needs the need to save. So hashtag save South Park, as for the other hashtags, hashtag boycott Paramount, hashtag boycott Skydance, and hashtag fire David Ellison. We make this something better. We need to make the South Park great again. And the one thing I had to say, they need to eat Costa Rica. I mean, Casa Bonita at a local restaurant in the Colorado. So make it happen. Hashtag save South Park. Hashtag boycott Paramount. Hashtag boycott Skydance. And hashtag fire David Addison. Let them make South Park great again. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.